Hi guys, Diana Plant here with Plant Nutrition. In this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about gluten and weight gain. So yesterday I did a little introduction video about gluten, and today I wanted to specifically share a few quotes with you about gluten and weight gain from a few different medical doctors. So I'm just gonna dive into the quotes here. So by Dr. William Davis in his book Wheat Belly, he says, "Wheat's impact on the waistline is its most visible and defining characteristic, an outward expression of the grotesque distortions humans experience with consumption of this grain." That is a very strong statement. His book is very good. I would highly suggest his book. It's very straightforward. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He goes on to say, "A wheat belly represents the accumulation of fat that results from years of consuming foods that trigger insulin, the hormone of fat storage, gluten being one of those foods." Okay, next quote by Dr. Sarah Gottfried. She says, "Many of my patients struggling with weight try hard to eat healthy foods such as wheat bread, but they don't realize that the gluten they're eating is actually punching holes in their gut." So yesterday's video, I talked a little bit about leaky gut. So that's what she's talking about there. Gluten is able to punch holes in your gut, okay? She says, further, many women, particularly after age 40, suffer from an intolerance to all grains, and gluten is particularly bad news when it comes to getting lean, okay? I want to repeat that. Many women, particularly after age 40, suffer from an intolerance to all grains. And gluten is particularly bad news when it comes to getting lean, okay? She continues, "Dietary stress from certain foods, such as grains, is a major cause of weight loss resistance, wreaking internal havoc on your best efforts at long-term fat loss." She explains, "Nearly every person who struggles with weight has an issue with grains, particularly those that contain gluten. When your goal is getting lean, eating grains is like throwing gas on a fire. It's an explosive combination that may thwart your weight loss goals." Pretty straightforward. Dr. Mark Hyman says, "Gluten intolerance from eating wheat, barley, rye, and oats, and food sensitivities or allergies cause inflammation, fluid retention, and weight gain. Gluten is one of the most common undiagnosed causes of inflammation that promote weight gain." In another book, Dr. Mark Hyman says, Gluten is in refined high glycemic foods like bread or baked foods and contributes to weight gain and insulin resistance. Even whole wheat bread spikes your blood sugar more than table sugar." He also says any grains can increase your blood sugar. Okay, so just to stress on that there, he says that whole wheat bread spikes your blood sugar more than table sugar. Keep that in mind. Lock that away in there. Naturopathic Dr. Brenda Watson, who is the author of The Skinny Gut Diet, she says that wheat and gluten are known to trigger a wide range of symptoms and health conditions and are closely tied to weight gain. Dr. William Davis from Wheat Belly, again, he explains, "Wheat products elevate blood sugar levels more than virtually any other carbohydrate, from beans to candy bars. This has important implications for body weight since glucose is unavoidably accompanied by insulin, the hormone that allows entry of glucose into the cells of the body, converting the glucose to fat. The higher the blood glucose after consumption of food, the greater the insulin level, the more fat is deposited." He goes on to say, "Trigger high blood sugars repeatedly and or over sustained periods and more fat accumulation results." Okay, so those are the few quotes that I wanted to share with you about gluten and weight gain. I have written a blog post about insulin resistance and weight gain, which I'm going to link for you, and you can check that out. I've also written a blog post about could gluten be damaging your gut health, which is also informative and about gluten. And I'm going to continue on my gluten series here. So yesterday I covered gluten in general, how it can damage your health. Today I covered weight gain, and I'm going to continue in the future to do leaky gut, gluten and leaky gut, gluten and brain dysfunction, and gluten and your thyroid. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.